Open your handout to the handout page 147, and let's go and review the H problem. So that's going to do number 10. Again, read through one time to see that what kind of problem this is. So this, when you read, you can see that this is the H problem, and these are two people. So you need to, for the H problem, you want to make the table to organize your information. So two people are Bill and the sister Susie. And the time, okay, the word there is, so that means now. And in 8 years means 8 years into future means plus 8. So again, make the heading first before you start to fill in the blanks. Now you go back and read. It says Bill and his younger sister Susie is 3 years. The difference between them is 3 years. That means Susie is going to be X, and it should be X plus 3. Right? Because the difference by 3 and Bill is order, right? So you add. Now, then after that you stop. Don't read anymore. You've got to use this information to complete your table. So in 8 years, each one is going to age 8 years, right? So this becomes X plus 8, and this should become X plus 11. So now you're ready to go and read the next sentence to translate the equation. It says in 8 years, their combined age, that means Bill plus Susie, right, their combined age will be, that's the future tense of is, means equals to 33. Okay? But now, if you look, there are two values for Bill's age, right? It's now and in 8 years, right? So you have to figure out which one you have to use. And it tells you, right? It says in 8 years. That means you have to use this one here, right? In 8 years. So Bill is X plus 11. Susie is X plus 8. So equal to 33. So you work it out. So you got 2x plus 19 equal to 33. So minus 19 on both sides. So 2x equal to 14. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So x equal to 7. So now you have to go back and answer the question because this may not be the answer. So don't just box that. They ask you how old are they now. So they're looking for now. So they're looking for now. So go back over here so you see that. So Bill is going to be x plus 3, so it'll be 10 years old. And Susie is x, would be 7 years old. So make sure you write the label too, okay? And that's your answer for number 10. Okay, let's go to number 11. Number 11, again, this is the H problem, and so this one has 3 people. So this one has 3 people, so you need to have one more column. So this is the oldest, this is the middle child, and this is the youngest. And the time frame would be, when you see the word is, means now. And in 12 years, so it's plus 12. Okay, so again, in 12 years, each one is going to age by 12, right? Now let's go and read. It says the youngest is 7 years younger than the oldest. So the difference between is 7. So I'm going to use this as my reference, and this will be x plus 7, right? Again, the difference is 7 years old, 7 years, right? So this is 7 years older than that. So that's that. So you have to do a little bit of thinking. Okay, so next part it says, and the oldest is 2 years older than the middle child. So this is 2 years older than the middle child. Okay, so that means this is younger by 2. So that means this would be x plus 5, right? Again, this is different by 2. So you have to do a little bit of thinking. So once you finish the first row, you stop. Don't read anymore. You got to use this information to complete your table. So this is now. So in 12 years, each one is going to get 12 years older. So right now this is x. So in 12 years, this is going to become x plus 12. Right now the middle child is x plus 5. So in 12 years, this is going to become x plus 17, right? It's going to get 12 years older, right? 12 years older. So same thing over here. This will become x plus 19. Okay, so now you go and read the next part to write your equation. It says in 12 years, means you have to look at this over here. So in 12 years, the children's combined age, okay, that means all 3. So the oldest plus the middle plus the youngest, right? So their combined age will be, means equal 57. So now you're going to substitute. So again, you're going to have an x plus 19. So everything you need to do is step by step so you don't get confused and make mistakes. Okay, so again, this is the oldest, middle, and the youngest. So now you work it out. So you're going to get 3x plus 48 equal to 57. So now you minus 48 on both sides. So you got 3x equal to 9 divided by 3 divided by 3. So x equal to 3. So once you find x equal to 3, don't box that yet. You have to go back and answer the question. It says, what is each child's age now? So you're looking for their age now. So I can circle that so I know what I'm looking for. So in this case, okay, the oldest will equal to x plus 7, so it would be 10 years old. The middle child is x plus 5, so it would be 8 years old. And the youngest is just x, so it would be 3 years old. Okay, and so that would be the answer. Okay, let's go to number 12. You can read through. So you got Stephen and the father. So again, this is the age problem. So this is Stephen, this is the father. And the time frame, you have the now. And 9 years future, so plus 9. Okay, so let's go and read. Say, it says Stephen is 1/5 the age of the father. So this is x, this would be 1/5 x, right? Again, Stephen is 1/5 of that. And now, you use the information to complete the table. So x plus 9 is 1/5 x plus 9. Now let's go and translate. Okay, it says in 9 years, means you have to look at this information over here. In 9 years, he, that's a Stephen, right? So he will be, means equal, 1/3, means 1/3, father's age. So that's father. So again, that's how you translate. So now you're going to start to substitute. So Stephen is 1/5 x plus 9. Equal to 1/3, the father's age is x plus 9. Okay? So now go and multiply out to get rid of the parentheses. You don't have to worry about simplifying, just write 9 over 3, that's fine. Okay? Then what you need to do is you need to multiply to get rid of the common denominator. So multiplying by 15. Okay, so let's cancel things out as you go. So this cancels out, you get 3x. This one does not cancel, so you multiply out. Okay, this one cancel, you get 5. This one cancel, you get 45. So now let's go and move things around. So that's, since the x is bigger on this side, so let's move it to here. So minus 3x to cancel it out. And if we move variable to this side, we need to move number to this side. So minus 45, cancel out. So you get 2x is equal to 90, divided by 2. So x equal to 45. Again, let's go back and answer the question. So what are Stephen's age and the father's age? So you're looking for now. So you're looking for these two information. Okay? So over here, so Stephen is 1/5 of x. So 1/5 of 9 would be 9 years old. And the father is x, so the father is 45 years old. Okay, and that's it. Okay, let's go to number 13. Number 13, again, read through. This is the age problem, and you have two people. You have Emily and Jack. So make the table. Again, you can see how fast you should be able to do this kind of problem, right? So once you know the technique, it's very straightforward. Emily and Jack, and the time would be, okay, so you have the word is, so that means now, and 6 years ago. So 6 years ago, so that's in the past. So you have to minus 6. Okay, again, 6 years ago, so you're going to get 6 less, so you have to minus 6. So again, in the future, you add, in the past, you subtract. Now let's go back and read what's the relationship between them. It says Emily is 3 years older than Jack. So this would be x, this is x plus 3, right? Again, Emily is 3 years older than Jack. So you use one of them as a reference. So now, again, stop. You use this information to complete the table. So this would be x minus 6. This one, x plus 3 minus 6, will give you x minus 3. Okay, again, you got to figure it out. Next thing is, if Emily and Jack combined age 6 years ago. Okay, so again, looking at this over here. So Emily and Jack's combined age 6 years ago, word, that's the past tense of is, right? 11. Again, so that's your information. So let's go and substitute. So you got x minus 3 plus x minus 6 equal to 11. Combine this together. So you got 2x minus 9 equal to 11. So plus 9 on each side. So you got 2x equal to 20 divided by 2, divided by 2. So x equal to 10. Okay, so now again you go back and answer the question. What are they asking? Okay. Okay, what are their age now? So they're looking for now. So again, so you have to, so again, I circle that so to indicate that what are you looking for? You're looking for their age now. So Emily is x plus 3. So if you look at these two information over here, right? So Emily would be 13 years old, and Jack would be 10 years old. Okay, and that's it. Okay, let's go to 14. Okay, again, read through. So you got two people, right? So the two people are, you have Kelly and you have Judy. And the time, the word is tells you it's now. And 4 years ago, so minus 4, right? Okay, now let's go and read the first part. Is Kelly's age now is twice Judy's age. So Kelly is twice Judy, right? So you can call it x, and this is 2x, right? Again, so again, Kelly is twice Judy. You use a second person as x. So now, again, don't read anymore. You got to use this information to complete the table. So it would be x minus 4. This would be 2x minus 4, okay? So now let's go and do the next part. It says 4 years ago. So this information over here. Kelly, so the K, right? Kelly was 3 times as old as Judy. Right? So Kelly was 3 times as old as Judy. So now you substitute again. Now you're talking about in the past, so you have to use this information here, right? So Kelly is 2x minus 4, and Judy is x minus 4. So now you work it out. So you got 2x minus 4 equal to 3x minus 12. So I'm going to move variable to this side because this has a bigger number, so minus 2x. I don't like to deal with negative numbers. So minus 2x, this cancels out, plus 12, plus 12. So this cancels out. So you got 8 equal to x. So now you have to go back and answer the question. It asks how old is each girl now? So you're looking for now. So Kelly is 2x, so 2 times 8 is 16. And Judy is x is 8. Okay, and that's it. Okay, that's 14. Okay, let's go to 15. Again, read through. So it's an age problem. And you got two people. You got Jill and you have the Beth. And the time you have now. And in 6 years, plus 6. Okay, so let's go and read. It says Jill is twice as old as Beth. So again, this is x, this is 2x, right? Use a second person as your reference. Okay? Again, stop reading. You use this information. So x plus 6, 2x plus 6. Okay, so now once you finish the table, you go back and translate. Okay, it says in 6 years, so you have to use this information over here. In 6 years, Beth's age will be, means equal 3/5 Jill's age. Right? Again, that's how you translate. You write down exactly what it says. So Beth is x plus 6 equal to 3/5 Jill's age. So 2x plus 6. Okay, so multiply out, get rid of the parentheses. So when you multiply, you get 6x over 5 plus 18 over 5. Now you have to get rid of the common denominator, so multiply every term by 5. Again, write it out, it helps you to avoid mistakes. So multiply, you get 5x. Multiply, you get 30. This one cancels, so you get 6x. This one cancels, so plus 18. Now let's go and move this to this side, so minus 5x, minus 5x. So this cancels out. And I move the number to the left hand side, so minus 18, minus 18. So this cancels out. So you got 12 equal to x. So now you can answer the question. Okay? It asks what is each girl's age now? So you're looking for now. So again, Jill is 2x, so it'd be 24 years old. Beth is x, so equal to 12 years old. Okay. Again, notice every problem is the same technique. You just use the same technique over and over and over. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 16. Okay, again, read the problem. So you're going to get the H problem, right? So Mr. Biller and the daughter Janet, and the time would be years, so it's now, and 14 years ago, so minus 14, right? Okay, let's go and read. It says, Mr. Biller is 3 times as old as the daughter. So this is x, this is 3x. So it'd be x minus 14, 3x minus 14. Okay, now we're ready to translate. So 14 years ago, he, so that's Mr. Biller, he was, means equal, 7 times as old as Janet. So that's your translation. So now you're going to substitute. So you got 3x minus 14 equal to 7 times x minus 14. Work it out. Okay, again, I'm going to move this to this side. So minus 3x. So this cancels out. So I'm going to move this to this side. So plus 98. Again, you want to write down what you're going to do and then do it. So that way you can avoid mistakes. So this becomes 84 equal to 4x. Divide by 4. So x equal to 21. So now you go back and answer the question. How old is each now? So again, you're looking for now. So Mr. Biller is 3 times that, so it gets 63 years old. And Janet is x, so it'd be 21 years old. Okay, and that's it. Okay, let's go to 17. Again, read through. So you got a table over here. So again, the 2 people, you have Jen and the daughter Shanda, and the time, you have the now, and in how many years. So that's future, so you plus x, right? It didn't tell you how many years, so it's variable, so it's x. So now let's go and read. It says Jen is 30 and daughter is 6. Okay? Again, stop reading. Okay, so you got to use this information, same technique. It's just the variable in different place. So this is 30 plus x. This is 6 plus x. So now you're ready to read the next part. It says in how many years? Okay, so that's what we're looking for. Where Jen equal to twice as old as Shanda. So substitute.
Good morning. All 7th and 8th grade students meet in the sprung after 4th period. All 7th
okay, so
and
work
8th
it out.
Students meet in the sprung after 4th period. Thank you.
So minus x on each side. Cancel out. Minus 12 on each side. Cancel out. So 18 equal to x. And in this case, that's the answer. So 18 years into future. And that's your answer. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 18. So again, read the problem. So this is the H problem. Same thing. Okay. So this is Grandma Wessel and the grandson. Okay. And so you have the age now. And how many years ago? So again, the minus x, right? Again, in the past, you have the minus. And you don't know how many years, so that's variable. So now let's go and put in the numbers. So Grandma Wessel is 75 years old and grandson is 32. So this would be 75 minus x. It would be 32 minus x. So now you translate, right? How many years ago was her age? So W. Okay, see you next.